So, continuing with Story of Evil Part 2, remix. So, after the agreement, the contract was signed. Well, the next thing that went down was daughter of Eve. The minister got an execute. The minister of evil was executed. And they were planning taking his twin brother into a nice hospital room. Well, the ministers of evil's dad did not like this idea. He said, if you kill either one of my sons, I will kill you. So what happened was, the dad said that, and the assassin said, oh, you really think so? Well, the assassin in the night, she said, oh, we will get you tonight then. The assassin at night, the minister of evil thought he was okay. Until when his dad's room was next to him, by the way, to him and his twin brother's room. And also he had his dog with him as well. Well, they went to his father's room and shot the man. And he heard the blood splattering, one of the gunshot. And then him stopped snoring. He knew that very second. And his father has left this earth. And he was scared to death. About it. He knew that his ruling as a minister and he knew his ruling as a minister and the Lord was overturned. He was no longer going to live a luxury life. His career was over. It was over. And they were saying that will die. And his dad was shocked. Well, because his dad gone. Next morning, the minister of evil was getting out of his room. Went in front of the crowd to the guild. The assassin girl will grab her evil and took him out to the execution. He was executed on the spot by the guillotine in front of everyone. Well, his dog was soon going to be executed as well. And they had no. Where are they? Well, the crowd went home, and then they and they put the dog down. Well, the twin brother was put in the hospital. Hospital and hospital. His last visit. What? His last visit was his daughter of evil. The daughter of evil, she came to the room and told him, God, and she came in with him. Well, he died days later. Why? While she was gone while she was gone on her phone. While she was gone, she went to, she ended up, and at first she thought it was the Prince of Blue, or the Prince of Evil, or the Sir Child. The Prince of Blue. Oh. And the Prince of Blue is same. The Prince of Blue wasn't good. And with the Daughter of Green and the Daughter of Evil. Evil is the one we're talking about right now. He had more feelings for the Daughter of Evil. And the Daughter of Evil was pregnant. And she thought that the brother of evil was sterile and had a bunch of diseases. The diseases part was true, but he was not sterile at all. And she found out when it was too late. She told the Prince of Blue it was his kid, and he thought that it was for a long time. Until she found out that the brother of you was not sterile. And she was scared that the baby had a bunch of diseases. This. And she had a plan to abandon it, but she didn't say anything. Well, the Prince of Blue, she had to confront the Prince of Blue about it. But she told the Prince of Blue. He got angry. And she said that she admitted that she's been cheating on him with her two quadruple brothers and that one time with her first cousin. Well, he got mad and because he was really grossed out by that concept, so he was mad and he left. Well, she apologized very much so, and he left. Well, a few days he left. He got engaged to the Daughter of Green immediately. He got married to the daughter immediately. Well, she was in love with him. So the idea of him leaving her made her mad. And him about the diseases about her first cousin, that he was not sterile, and he got her pregnant, and it was not the Prince of Blue's child, but would he mind staying? And said, I will not stay. And it's the Daughter of Green. Well, she sent them Maid of Evil and the Maid of Red to kill the Prince of Blue and his people. And his royal staff. And they sent the servant, and she sent the servant of evil and the Maid of Yellow to kill the daughter of Green and her people and her royal staff. Well, people were mad because about the daughter of Green, not the Prince of Blue, though. So the war continued. And her abandoning them. And well, when she gave birth, she had to admit to her brothers it was neither one of their kids. And she abandoned the baby. Well, the baby, she went to an island and abandoned. Well, the baby was actually raised by the island people, thinking that the baby was a god or something. But anyway, she was. Well, people finally snapped that. Well, the people were about to snap. And the Maid of Yellow and the Maid of Red said that this is an awful thing and that they will leave and that they will not be part of the royal staff more. And they will be more than happy to unfriend them. Well, the Maid of Yellow and the Maid of Red were assassinated near that very day. They assassinated her that mayor. They assassinated the Prince of Evil. The servant of evil. The Prince of Evil found this out about disagreement because of what the daughter of evil did. The Prince of Evil, the servant of evil, Maid of Evil, and daughter of evil was trying to keep their quadruple relationship alive. So then all that stuff in the past was to keep their relationship alive. Well, the Prince of Evil the Prince of Evil assassinated both of them. Assassinated both of them on that very day. Why the kingdom was mad was, even though the daughter of Green just lost her twin brother, she was still being nice because they were still family. William was not trying to start a war. And that made the kingdom mad once. Unsaid. So the war started. And then they went to the middle class first. And killed the middle class. Then they killed the royal staff. And then they killed the monarchy. So the nobility and royalty, basically. And they've released the witches and the slaves and the good prisoners and the royal staff's kids. Sent them to a better continent, and they demanded the government to separate the continent into little islands, or else they will kill the government. And the government was afraid for their life because the rest of the people died. So happily agreed, and the peasants then made each of their own governing system. Man, well, other people started seeing coming in, and pretty much you don't really see the unique color hair and eye color anymore. Though some people may be born with it, but it's very rare. And that is the story that I had. Now, if you enjoyed it, I'm like, oh, I made the rebellion against the whole continent instead of just the one country. It was called the revolution, and the act of the killing, the power where people were, or the leaders basically, was called what I call is coloricide. I hope this was an enjoyment, and I'm still going to continue the story. Just wait for more. Alright, and I hope y'all love it. Tomorrow I will post an anime makeup up for jealousy. Wait for that one.